Hey guys, welcome to Trinica Creates. I just want to give you guys a quick update on my garden. This is week 3 and I'll go in and show you what I'm growing. Okay you guys, this is week 3 of my garden. I planted these May 30th. I planted these May 15th. And so today is June 7th. And this is what I have. So in the center here, these are tomatoes up front. I staked these in the last video, and behind them I'll show you. I already have some flowers like budding in here. Do you see that? Last night there was a thunderstorm. There's another flower here, but there was a thunderstorm last night, so these got watered pretty good overnight. Behind the tomatoes, see these leaves here, these are cucumbers. So this big leaf here, that's the cucumber plant, and they're coming underneath as well. So you can see the cucumber plant down there has some buds. You see these buds here. That's where they all in here actually. And then these are my bell peppers. Let me just try to show you. See the buds here? Those are where the peppers are going to grow. Right here and right here. Same for over in the center here. This is bell pepper. And this one here is a bell pepper. And if you all remember from the last video, I kind of staked these so that they wouldn't lean over. And I think it's done pretty good considering we had really bad thunderstorm. It was really windy last night. So that's that. Then these are my ambrosia melons. And this thing has taken off. I mean, even from yesterday, this plant is just, yeah. So I went ahead and pulled this basil plant out here because it had withered. It wasn't getting enough sunlight because the melons were taking up all the sun. So here's another ambrosia melon. They're all in here, and see I have some buds flowering on here as well. So this is taking over. This poor little squash plant is trying, but I don't think I'm going to get anything useful. I might have to pull that one up as well. I'm going to get rid of this. This didn't make it. I did get some basil leaves off of it before it withered. Next I have the watermelon. These are the transplants. These are the ones that I moved into a separate container, and they're all thriving. Can't see this one as well, but these are all thriving since they've been transplanted, and you can actually see where they're starting to spindle too and get these little vines to hold on and grip onto something, like my cantaloupe and my squash and cucumbers are doing. So they're doing really well. This one's like taking off. I think it's liking the sun that it's getting in this corner. So speaking of which, in comparison, this is my zucchini plant. This is the one that I planted in the shoe planters, and if there was any doubt that whether or not they were gonna like it, I think they like it in here. You can see I have a flower bud coming right here, have more buds in here, but this one is getting ready to sprout any day. So just to show you how big that is, and that's one plant. And then next to it I have the beans, and these are those asparagus long beans. I planted these from seeds, or from beans, so they're trying. Then I think the zucchini really is taking over the sunlight, but they're trying. And then in the center, these are more cucumbers. Now these have taken off further than the ones by the tomatoes. And as you can see, I staked these as well, and they have grown taller than the stakes. But you see how they're holding themselves up by grabbing onto this stick here? That's what I was trying to do, give it something to support. I don't want it to choke this one, so I'm gonna have to make sure it doesn't choke it, and maybe move this on here. Encourage it not to choke the leaves off of the top of this one. So these are cucumbers, and I mean, look at this. Let's see this when I get a good view. But this is really taking off back here. They get a lot of sunlight in this yard. The other asparagus beans that I had, you see the bugs got to that one, so I bought some neem oil and I sprayed them last night. Only this plant is being eaten, and I'm kind of okay with that. I planted them from beans, like I said, so if that's the plant I have to sacrifice, I'm okay with that. I'm actually totally okay with that. These are beans that I had gotten from a friend. So Leah, shouting you out, you gave me these beans, and that was about 3 years ago, and they did grow. So, and again, another zucchini plant in here, and let's see, let's encourage that not to choke itself. I'm just going to encourage it to climb here instead of grabbing onto another plant. So I have a lot of flower buds that are going to be coming up in here. Y'all see that? On this plant is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 that I can see. I did have a lot of ants and some other bugs that I saw, and I just didn't know what kind of damage they were going to do, so I sprayed all of my plants with neem oil yesterday, and that's biodegradable. It's from the neem plant. So we'll see how these do, but so far so good. Again, this is a really big plant. I mean, this is my hand, and then that is the leaf. So just to show you, the watermelon that were over here just pretty much have given up on life. So I might put something else in here. I might transplant a plant over here. I'm not sure yet. Right now I'm gonna let them kind of stabilize. You guys see my basil is still doing good in here. Oh yeah, I want to pull these leaves so they can continue to bush. So I'm just gonna pull these off. And I just put them in a paper towel and then put them in the refrigerator. And I'll either put them in my salad or give them to my mom to put in her food. So, I have plenty of them. This is actually doing pretty good. I kind of feel like once they start hanging down, you can eat them. They're very fragrant. Look at that big basil leaf. So one thing that I did, not that I had this idea myself, but I saw that someone on YouTube posted a video where they added hydrogen peroxide to the water that they watered their garden plants with. And I did that, and I think that made all the difference. Because remember, these are these plants are grown in containers, so they're not getting nutrients from the earth. So I added hydrogen peroxide to the water, and the reason for that is because peroxide is H2O2, and because it has that extra oxygen molecule, when you water your plants with it, more oxygen goes into the root system, which makes it a sturdier, healthier plant. So I think that has made a difference. I mean, I can definitely tell a difference. I can tell when these want water. They tend to droop when they want water. They were watered overnight, so they're all standing up and happy. But they did wash away the neem oil, so I did see like spots of mildew that was coming. The neem oil pretty much washed that away, especially on these. These were like spotty with mildew yesterday, and now it's gone. You can kind of see some of the damage here. So I applied that. So I think between the hydrogen peroxide and the neem oil, my plants are thriving. But this is the update. Sun's not fully out over my yard, so you can't really get a good view, but this is 3 weeks progress from the little seedlings that I purchased. Okay, I'll keep you all updated. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know a gardener, please share this video with your friends. Thank you.